According to a new law, foreigners are not permitted hanging around Balochistan with no police escort. So now I'm sitting in the car of the Levies Force because that is the name of the prime law enforcement agency in the province of Balochistan. This law has been in place since a French cyclist got beheaded by Dutch somewhere in this province. When I crossed Pakistan from Iran to India in 2007, I didn't need an armed escort, and I never felt in danger anywhere. But on the contrary, the Balochistani people are one of the most hospitable peoples all around the world. Although it would never have occurred to me to cycle here, which alone makes anyone a soft target for so many unnamed terrorist and military groups. Seemingly, this makes a police escort justified for outsiders. Because of this, crossing the province is a bureaucratic nightmare, so I recommend it only to those who do it with their own vehicle. We only go with the police patrol for 20 minutes. Then the traveler is handed over to the patrol of the next district, and so on. Thus, in the course of a single day, I sat in approximately 20 police patrol cars, which makes a whole journey incredibly slow and uncomfortable. Balochistan has no good reputation in Pakistan for several reasons. This is the country's largest but most sparsely populated and poorest province, besides of the least educated. It is a wild, desolate, and barren world where Pakistanis are also foreigners in some sense. At least it suggests that the authorities would be not at home, but rather keeping occupied this world as colonists. Balochistan is not only a name of province, but also of a landscape unit, which is divided into three parts between three countries: Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan. The province is inhabited by a mixture of Pashtuns and Balochis. That is, they are ethnically different from the rest of Pakistan's population. Here, most of the society still has a tribal structure, where the central government has very limited executive power. Often, armed forces also become targets of armed attacks. So I can't decide if I'm in greater danger with the police or without them. The Taliban takeover in the neighboring Afghanistan and last year helped for reputation of the region not too much either. It should not be forgotten that the Afghan border is very close here and is largely unguarded. Not only nomadic tribes use this for their own advantage, but criminals, drug and human traffickers, and various factions of sex militant groups, and terrorists as well. This border only exists on the map though, but in fact it was designed to divide tribes and ethnicities. Now we got through an hour-long traffic jam, which I don't yet see the reason for. But we ran into another one. The current problems tend to distract attention from the historical significance of the place. This barren region acted as the buffer zone for empires for millennials. Due to chronic lack of valuable resources, such as water, crossing through this inhospitable area was freakingly painful all the way to the fabulous India for centuries. So many claim to be the Lord of District, which is a typical boast of the warlords here, giving an unmistakable hint of having power and control over local police agencies. The city of Quetta itself is divided into several police districts, so even crossing the city alone ain't a piece of cake. Now the levies are taking me to a hotel that I'm not allowed to leave with no armed escort. Needless to say, I am not free to choose the hotel assigned to me. Foreigners can only stay in one exact hotel in the city, which is therefore not exactly cheap because the owners take a full advantage of vulnerability of travelers. Today, which cannot be called the easiest day of my odyssey, is coming to an end anyway. Tomorrow, if everything is matching, I will continue my journey, but now it's not up to me. See you there.